Alone we are weak, together we are strong. Raghav was a farmer who lived in the small village of Sundarpur. He was strong, hard-working, and full of pride. His father and grandfather had been farmers too, but Raghav wanted to be known as the greatest farmer in the village. That year, his field was bigger and greener than ever. He had grown golden wheat that danced in the wind like waves in the sea. Whenever people walked by his land, they stopped to admire it. Some would say, "Raghav, you have the best crop this year. The God has truly blessed you." He would smile, puff his chest, and reply, "It is not only the blessing of the God. It is also my hard work. I have done everything myself, from plowing the land to watering it, from sowing the seeds to removing weeds. This harvest is mine, and I will harvest it alone." The villagers would shake their heads. Farming was usually a community effort. When the time of harvest came, families helped each other. Dozens of hands worked together, finishing one field after another. That way, no one was left behind, and no crop was lost to the weather. But Raghav did not want help. He wanted to show the whole village that one man's hard work and determination were enough. One evening, as the sun painted the sky red, Raghav sat near the tea shop at the village square. Some elders were discussing the coming season. "Have you heard?" said old Hari Ram, who always kept an eye on the clouds. "The rains may come early this year. The winds will be strong." "Yes," added Shanti Ma, who had lived for 70 years and seen many storms. "We must finish harvesting quickly, or the storm will destroy our crops." The farmers around nodded. They planned to start harvesting together the next week. Raghav sipped his tea quietly. Then he said firmly, "I do not need anyone's help. I will cut my field alone. It will take time, but I will prove that I am the strongest farmer." "Pride is dangerous, son," Hari Ram warned. "When clouds gather, no man is stronger than the sky." But Raghav only laughed. The next week, as roosters crowed and the mist rose from the earth, farmers stepped into their fields. With sickles in their hands, groups of men and women worked together. Laughter and songs filled the air. As bundles of wheat were tied and carried away, Raghav too entered his field, but he was alone. His wife, Meena, had begged him to ask for help, but he refused. "I will show them all," he told her. "By the end of the season, my field will shine like gold, harvested by my own 2 hands." He bent low and cut the first stalks. The smell of fresh wheat filled his nose. The sun climbed higher, and sweat dripped down his face. He worked without rest. By evening, he had harvested only a small corner of his vast land. Other farmers, with the help of many hands, had already cleared large portions of their fields. They waved to him, calling, "Come join us, Raghav. Let us finish yours too." But he waved back proudly, "No, I can do it myself." Days passed. Raghav worked from sunrise to sunset. His body ached, but he pushed himself harder. He cut, tied, lifted, and carried. At night, he fell on his bed like a stone, too tired to eat. One afternoon, as he worked, he noticed dark clouds far away. They looked like mountains rising in the sky. The wind turned cooler, and the wheat stalks whispered to each other. His heart beat faster. He remembered the elders' warnings, but he shook his head. "No storm can come so soon. I will finish before it arrives." But the next day, the clouds had grown bigger. The sun disappeared behind them. Birds flew low, searching for shelter. The air smelled of rain. Meena came running to the field. "Raghav," she cried, "the storm is coming. You must ask the villagers for help." But Raghav wiped his forehead and said, "No, Meena, this is my harvest. I will not share my victory." She looked at him with worry but said nothing more. That night, the wind howled like a wild animal. Trees bent, leaves flew, and doors rattled. Lightning split the sky. Raghav lay awake, his heart heavy with fear. He wanted to run to his field, but the storm was too strong. All he could do was wait till morning. When the first light of dawn came, he rushed outside. His worst fears came true. Half his standing crop was beaten down by rain. "My hard work, my dream," he whispered. But Raghav was not alone. By mid-morning, groups of villagers appeared at the edge of his field. They carried sickles, ropes, and carts. "Come, brothers, come, sisters," called Hari Ram. "We must save Raghav's harvest before the next storm." Raghav stood frozen. "Why are you here?" "I did not ask for help." Shanti Ma smiled gently. "Child, when one crop is in danger, the whole village suffers." Without waiting for his reply, they entered the field. Men bent low, cutting quickly. Women tied bundles and lifted them onto carts. Children ran, carrying water and food for the workers. Raghav watched in silence. In just 1 hour, the villagers had harvested more than he had done in days. Their rhythm was smooth, their laughter louder than the storm. Even the clouds seemed to pause, holding back the rain. Finally, one young man handed Raghav a sickle. "Do not just stand there, brother. Work with us." Raghav's pride melted like ice. His eyes filled with tears. He took the sickle and joined them. For the first time, he felt the strength of community, the joy of working side by side. All day they worked, faster than the sun could set. By evening, the field that once seemed doomed was almost clear. The wheat was safe in carts, ready to be stored. That night, the villagers gathered in the square. A fire burned and people sat together, tired but happy. They ate simple food, shared stories, and laughed. Raghav stood up. His voice trembled, but it was filled with honesty. "My brothers, my sisters," he said, "I was foolish. I wanted to prove myself. I thought one man's pride was greater than the power of many hands. But today, you have shown me the truth. Without you, my harvest would have been lost. From now on, I will never forget that a farmer may own his land, but the harvest belongs to the whole community." What do you think gives true strength? Working alone or working together? Tell us in the comment section.